And Dee Ragin called in with more information on the Alexandria Farmers Market that will be at 3 o'clock today. Dee, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you, Natalie, for having us. Happy Farmers Market Tuesday.
And same to you. Tell us what we can expect to see at today's Farmers Market.
All right. Today we've got okra, bell peppers, hot peppers. We've got a few fresh herbs, squash, beans and peas. We've got greens, sweet potato greens, hibiscus greens, spinach and turnips. We've got onions, garlic, watermelon, zucchini, tomatoes, and a few potatoes. We've got pecans, and we have farm fresh eggs. We've got local dairy milk, buttermilk, and heavy cream. We've got pecan oils and pecan sweets, candies and pralines. We've got home-baked goods. We've got breads and pastries and candies and pies and some red beans and some homemade bone broth from our meat vendor. And we've got 100% grass-fed beef as well as grain-fed beef available. And we have natural healing options also. We've got tallow made from the meat provider at the market, and we've got herb tinctures and syrups and salves as well, and we've got skincare, all natural and handmade from local artisans.
Fantastic. You'll have a lot to offer at the Alexandria Farmers Market like you do every single week. And of course, y'all are open from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, but you do have an option for some of the vendors that offer it to go ahead and place an order ahead of time and then pick it up at the Farmers Market. Tell me more about that.
Yes, and we highly recommend it, especially now with these temperatures. You can pre-order from all of our meat vendors, from our soap vendors, our skincare vendors. They also pre-order online. A lot of the times the soaps and things, if they get too soft outside, they're not very nice. So there are really good websites and Facebook for you to go ahead and pre-order those, as well as the baked goods. Our bread vendor actually suggests, because he tends to have such long lines, to pre-order so the lines move faster and you don't have to be there at 3 o'clock. It's easier when you come a little later, when there's more parking, more shade, which is very important right now, and not as much time.
Absolutely. It's a great thing to do, especially with all this high heat that we have right now, as well as, you have a lot of people who like to bring their pets to the farmers market, their dogs and whatnot. So I know that you have a little bit of advice for them with all of this heat that we have going on right now.
Yes. We ask that you leave your fur babies at home on days like this. I tell customers, we wouldn't walk around barefoot with this type heat. And from what the weatherman says, the heat could get the ground can actually get as high as 115 today. And so that really, really burns the paws of our other little ones. So it'd be a good idea to leave them home, because even if it's shaded in the shaded areas, the ground tends, because it's concrete, tends to get really, really hot. And you can see the dogs, kind of jumping around and dancing around. So, we suggest that you leave them at home, or if you have to have them, make sure that you have water for them, as well as keep them on the grass.
Absolutely. We'll have to have a dog reunion at the farmers market whenever the weather cools down a little bit too. So
yes,
remind me about the great things that y'all offer too for kids, seniors, SNAP, all of it.
Yes, we have our SNAP and SNAP match, which you bring us your SNAP card, whatever amount that you get off of your card, we will match that with the SNAP tokens, which provide you any produce in the market. We have our FMNP also for seniors, which I think it's once or twice a year they receive a card with $50 on it, and we match that $50 once they spend the original 50. So if you bring us your card and it's at zero and you haven't re-upped on your card yet, we'll give you another $50 in tokens to spend at any vendor. We have our kids tokens for the first 500 kids that come to us under the age of 18, from newborns up until 18. We'll give you a $5 token to spend on produce.
Fantastic, and that is such a great teaching tool. I've used it for my kids, myself, and it's just one of the many great things that y'all offer at the Alexandria Farmers Market. Remind us, Dee, what time it starts today, where you are located, and the best place to park.
All right, we are located at 2727 Jackson Street. We're in the parking lot of the First Methodist Church on Jackson. Our hours are from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We highly recommend that you take advantage of that 4 or 5 o'clock, that last hour, because the sun has gone down. We have shade, and the lines have gone down as well.
Absolutely. Well, Dee, thank you again so much for calling in today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Nellie. Have a good day.
You too.